Hey guys, what's going on? Coming at you with another video. This is my weekly update on my big four growth stocks. Before I get started, I just want to thank you guys so much for getting me to 100 subscribers. I know that's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's much appreciated. It's a newer channel, obviously, and I almost doubled my subscribers in like the past 3-4 days. So that's really cool. Thank you guys all for putting an effort in sharing it, sending it to someone, or getting it there. So much appreciated. Thank you guys so much. So before I get started, make sure you like, subscribe. Let's keep that going. Hit the comment button, or hit the subscribe button down below. Comment below, let me know your thoughts. So if you haven't watched my channel before, I am a growth investor. That's really my bread and butter, where I like putting the majority of my money. I feel like it's the best risk reward for, if you're, especially if you're a younger age, it's in your 20s, 30s, even like mid 40s or lower. I think it's a really good place to put your money. It's just my opinion. So if you haven't watched my channel, every week I make weekly updates and monthly updates on these four positions. These are the four I'm really targeting this year. So yeah, these are the four. So let me get started here. So February, week 2, market just closed yesterday. Obviously it's Saturday morning. So here we are. So I do this every Saturday at 9 a.m. I upload these. PayPal is my first one, PYPL. Everyone knows what PayPal is, hopefully, at this point. So I'm not going to explain that. But this week we had a nice gain. It was 7.3% this week. So that's a huge gain. It's just rolling on the momentum of Bitcoin and crypto and working, in China without the Chinese government getting involved. So it's just really good news and everything's doing great for PayPal. So love this stock. Still love it. And then, so a great gain this week. Next one's Dropbox. Ticker is DBX. It's a cloud-based company. They also own DocuSign. So it's basically it's not DocuSign, HelloSign. It's equivalent to DocuSign. So it's basically the second biggest player in that e-signing space. So they're cloud-based. They own that. They had a downward week. I didn't really see any good or bad news. So I'm cool with that because I still want to work on adding my position. So I'm not really upset about this week. It went down almost 3%. That's fine. So Tattoo Chef, ticker is TTCF. This is one I really like right now. It's a plant-based vegan company that obviously is competing with this stock down here, Beyond Meat. But this is a smaller market cap company. They're doing a lot of big things this year. They're getting into the wholesale programs and stuff like that, like Costco, Sam Club, Walmart, things like that. So they also had a rough week. I didn't really see any bad news on it, which, I'm fine with this too. This is a big drop, so I'm glad it was almost at 52-week highs, almost the beginning of this week, and it dropped down and corrected a little bit. That's fine. I'm not worried about either of these stocks. I still like both of them. I like all of these, but I really like these two the most based on where they're evaluated right now. Beyond Meat had all that good news a couple weeks ago with Pepsi. Beyond Meat is a plant-based company too. They're just a little bigger. They're getting in, they're just a bigger company in the same field as Tattoo Chef. These guys are the industry leaders, basically. So they had a nice little come up again from last week's down. 2 weeks ago, they had the great news with signing with Pepsi. They're doing some things with them. Then the single day trader, swing traders run it up, sell off, went down last week. It's kind of correcting back out and leveling. So it was up 2.9% this week. So that's cool. So this week, my overall portfolio, I'm thinking I'm going to make a video in the near future. Just make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss it. But I think I'm going to reveal basically my whole portfolio and state where they're at, what percentage they're up, and if I'm even looking at buying more this year. I do think there's going to be some sort of correction or rebalance of the market, basically to, a lot of things are overvalued right now. So it's very hard to find, especially growth stocks that are going to, grow in 2021. That's just my opinion. So I have a lot of things I have a lot of alerts to look at things when they hit certain prices, but I might reveal my whole portfolio and just show you where I'm at. Cause people are probably wondering okay, he's a growth investor and he made 7.8% this week. And I think last week I made 5 or 4%. So I'm up 10% on my whole portfolio in 2 weeks. So, and with that said, these numbers kind of offset these two numbers. So, and they're all about equally positioned too. So like, obviously I have more good than bad going on with my portfolio. So maybe I'll share some of that, or maybe bring up like some crazy runs or some crazy things that happened in the past month or two on certain ones and where I stand on them. But that's just something I'm thinking. But this is a February week 2 one, obviously I don't want to get too sidetracked. But if you guys want to see my whole portfolio, just comment below and let me know though. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm at 7.8. I've had a great 2021 to date so far. I know we're only a month and we're 6 weeks in, but I mean, you could have a really bad 6 weeks. So I've had a really great one. I've had a really great 2020, obviously, and then I had a decent 2019 too. So off to a good pace, just, you know, consistently doing things and just, you know, taking my time doing the right things. And I hope you guys can invest in stocks like these and understand the value of why it's good to get in these and not just do all these SPAC stocks and all these Wall Street bet stocks, Reddit things. It's crazy. It's just not going to work in the long run. It might work for you once or twice. It might work for a year, but it's not going to work for the next 5. I'll tell you that right now. So with that said, that's all I got on this. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Real quick, what I'll do. Oh, I got a phone call. Yeah, before I go, I'll rate these real quick. So where I would buy right now, I think I'd buy Tattoo Chef right now. That would be my number 1 of these 4. Like, this is a good buy right now. Dropbox, a close number 2. Great buy right now. So if you don't own either of these stocks, definitely position yourself now. It's a good place. Like, we're at almost my cost base right now with Tattoo Chef. So I'm actually thinking about diving in and buying more. PayPal and Beyond Meat. I guess Beyond Meat, oh man. I'd say PayPal's a distant 3, and then PayPal is a 4 right now. Or Beyond Meat's a 4. So these two I kind of hold off on right now, but if you want to start a position in either of these, I wouldn't tell you it's a bad idea. Just don't go all in and have no reserve if they correct, that's all. So there's my stocks. That's this week's buying figure. These two are buys right now, which I would definitely do. That's all I got. Peace.